Police deal with difficult people every day, but these folks pushed things so far that even the officers' patience finally ran out. Here are 5 cases when officers reached their breaking point with these sovereign citizens. Number 5. Routine traffic stop takes a turn officers didn't expect. On August 14, 2025, officers on patrol spotted a blue Tesla driving down the road. Nothing unusual, except the car had no license plate. Here's what happened when officers flagged the driver down.
Why do you not have a license plate on the back of the Tesla?
This is a brand new car, just purchased it. I have a temporary tag.
Where's the temporary tag?
It should be on the back.
Where?
Where the tag goes. No, where the tag goes, like on the...
On the back, there's nothing there. So I don't know, maybe you lost it while you were driving. Do you have any weapons in the car? That's the insurance. We're going to need that too, and your license.
I don't need to give you guys anything.
What's your issue? Why are you being like that? I should have stopped you because you don't have the license plate. You said that it should be there, right? And I told you that it's not. So then where is it?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Okay. So then that's why I'm asking you. Okay? And then in order for me to move forward, I will need the information because obviously I can't get anything off of a tag that's not there. Do you not have a license?
Do I not have a license?
Do you not have a license? Where is it?
I don't need to give you my license.
You don't?
I do not.
All right. So she's refusing to give any sort of information.
Is she gonna give you her name? At least give her her name.
All right. What's your name?
She has to identify herself sometime.
What is your name?
I'm not contracting with you, but I'll give you my name. But I want to make sure for the record, is your camera on?
Of course.
Okay, good. I'm not contracting with the state. I'm not contracting with you whatsoever. I'll give you my name solely for the purpose.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Tell me your name. I'm sorry, say that again? How do you spell it?
C-A-N.
Last name. Sorry?
I'm not in the jurisdiction. I'm not traveling. I'm sorry, I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Alright, so she's just giving the first name. She's just giving her the first name.
She claims she doesn't know where the license plate is, and when the officers start asking questions, she shows little interest in clearing things up.
Ma'am, we have to be able to identify you because you're lawfully being stopped.
Lawful being stopped under what grounds?
You have no tag on your vehicle.
Right, and as I just mentioned to her.
Sorry?
Huh?
Why are you guys surrounding my vehicle right now? Now I feel threatened.
Okay, so you have no tag on your vehicle. That's why you're being stopped.
Correct.
Okay, so being that you're on a lawful stop, you're being lawfully stopped with probable cause of having no tag.
What crime is that?
You have no, you're not understanding. You have no tag. That is a crime. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You give your party.
Are you going to identify yourself? We have to have some type of way to identify you.
Okay, what are you looking at?
10-4. She's talking to you, so then talk to her. If I was going to talk to you, you should have done
You're
that
all
earlier.
over my vehicle and all over my stuff. And I don't
Ma'am, do you
listening to
have
radio,
a form
so-
of ID for us to identify you?
It's in my trunk.
Where in your trunk? Where in your trunk?
Where did you put that bag? Listen, I'm in the middle of moving, so my everywhere, and it's.
Okay, so where's your ID?
I just told you it's in my trunk. I believe.
What in your trunk? Like in a bag?
In a packet, because I enrolled her to the school, so I have a packet that's full of all of my personal documents, my social, my passport, etc.
So it's in a bag in the trunk.
Correct.
What color is the bag?
It's not in a bag; it's in a pouch.
Okay, so what color is the pouch?
Purple.
So it's a purple pouch in the trunk that has your ID in it. Okay. So can you open the trunk so we can get your ID?
I can open the trunk and get my ID.
No, we cannot allow you to get out and go in the trunk.
Well, I'm not allowing you to go in
Okay, so
my
can you
trunk.
give us your name?
I just did.
Your
I just gave it
first
to her.
name, last name, date of birth.
We're going to need more information than what you were telling us, okay? Candace, we can't just go based off of Candace. So either you allow for us to get the documents out of your trunk or you give us the information verbally. Those are your only two options at this time.
The officers do their best to get the investigation rolling, but the suspect insists on being difficult.
So your first name is Candace. What's your last
I
name?
just gave it to her. Conroy.
It's
What
what?
is your last name?
Conroy.
Conroy? How do you spell Conroy?
I'm not giving you any more information. I do not have to.
Alright, this is going to be your last
What's your date of
opportunity.
birth?
I don't need to
Just
give you
work
that
with
either.
us.
You have to
I'm trying to work
identify
with you, but you
yourself.
guys are
Go ahead
being
and roll,
extremely,
Johnson.
extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
You
We're
have to
gonna go ahead and
identify
do it.
yourself.
Do what?
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Afuera.
You're gonna what?
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Is the car off?
No, excuse me. What are you about to do?
Is the car off,
What are you
ma'am?
about to do?
We're going to remove you and the passenger out of the vehicle
You are
due
not
to
going to
you
do
not
that.
wanting to cooperate with
I
us and
am
provide us
not
the information
agreeing.
that we are
Hold on,
asking for you to give us.
I am not agreeing to you. Excuse me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do not touch me, Alani, please. Alani, before this is crazy. I do not agree
Ma'am.
to this at all. I do not agree to this. What are you
Ma'am,
doing?
because you're not identifying yourself.
I just gave you my freaking name. What are you talking about?
No, you
Yes,
didn't.
I did. Do not touch me. What's wrong with y'all? What are you doing? Yo! Do not touch my daughter.
Your daughter's cooperating. You're not cooperating.
Are you kidding me? We're about to get sued on. Do not touch my.
Put this phone back in the car, please.
Can you give it to me, Mom? Are you going to take it with you?
No, she's giving it to me. Why can't she give it to me?
No.
She said you
Are you
Put the
kidding
phone back
me?
in the car.
Why can I not have my phone?
Because you're detained right now.
For what crime?
The officer explained that to you.
No, there's no crime taking place here.
Take this with you, or are you leaving?
Even with the officers giving her plenty of patience, the driver tries to flip the situation around, only to find that the officers have their limits.
Can I talk to my daughter? Can you get away from me, please?
No, I cannot get away from you. You're detained at this time.
You can talk to your daughter, but just can't let you walk away.
I'm not asking to walk away. I'm asking her to come here and y'all step away from me, please.
I'm not
She's
stepping
right here.
away from you.
She's right here, man. You can talk.
Alani, call Chris, please.
If we're going to do telephone communication between the two, we're not going to allow that to happen.
You do not need to talk to her, period. Step down. Know your place. You work for us.
Let me do this.
Do not touch me. Let me... Sir, can you please get this woman off of me?
I'm going to have to
Sir,
put her in the
sir,
car
I'm
because
not
she's
doing
not...
anything.
I'm going to have to put her in the car.
Sir, please get her off of me.
Because she's trying to do
Sir, please.
stuff with her daughter, to do stuff.
Asking her daughter for the phone.
Do you have anything on
Breaking
you?
the law right now.
Do you have anything
Get
on
off
you?
of me.
Do you have anything
Sir,
on you?
please.
If you're putting her in the
Sir,
car,
please.
we're going to place her on arrest by any time that she's been arrested.
Okay, so
What am I
you've
being arrested for?
You've been arrested for resisting.
I'm not resisting anything.
You resisted because you did not.
I am
identify
not
yourself.
resisting anything.
And you're-
That is not... Sir.
Yes, it,
Sir, please.
I understand that you don't recognize the local laws and the state laws. You have a different
I
belief.
do not refuse anything. I told them where it was, and I told them I would get it.
and you're not allowed to get it. And I told you I would get it for you, and you still didn't want to
If you
get
aren't
it.
providing your name and identification, if you aren't, if
I
you're-
gave them
if
my
you're-
name.
If you're resisting officers,
I'm not resisting anything.
if they're trying to get,
I asked them if I
they're
can
trying
talk to my daughter.
They're trying to identify who you are, and you aren't providing your name and
I
your
gave them my
information,
name.
but that name wasn't coming up.
What do you
And
mean
then
that name is
weren't-
not coming
and
up?
then you weren't giving them anything that they could use to identify you. You're also driving in a vehicle, or you're traveling in a vehicle that doesn't have a license plate on, so that's why they stopped you.
I understand that.
Okay, so based
There
on,
was one on there. I literally bought that from the dealership not even a month ago.
So based on you not cooperating and providing the officers the information they needed, that's a form of passive resistance,
It is not.
and they're placing their
Sir, it's not.
as a result of that.
Sir, it's not.
That's why you're in handcuffs, because they're trying to.
The driver is now detained outside her vehicle, but instead of calming down, she only makes things worse for herself.
Who is the injured party right now then?
I don't know if there's an injured.
Then there's
party.
no crime here
By
going
your
on right
terms,
now.
By your terms.
There's no crime
Just explain to me what
whatsoever.
happened.
And I have not resisted
right.
anything. He
Ma'am, do you want me to? Your daughter needs to get to school. Okay, so do you want me to release her to school? Do you want me to escort her to school? How do you want me to get her over there? I'm trying to help you here.
Sir, can you please get this woman out of my face?
I'm not moving.
Ma'am, let's just focus on your daughter.
Just focus on her. Focus on your daughter. Tell her what you want to tell
Like,
her.
can you please hold Chris?
Yeah.
Is he not answering?
Ma'am, I need to get her to
How
school.
you get your
I need to
daughter
get-
school?
I need to
This
get her to
is why
school.
I separated you because you're trying to do stuff with your daughter, which you're not allowed. How are you going to get your daughter to
Who are you, my maker?
Okay, so I'm gonna make a choice for you in a second, ma'am.
Go ahead and get in.
Walk over there, or is she gonna walk by herself? What do you want to do?
I don't really think she's.
We're going to walk you up and just see you in.
Yep, I'll take her. All right, ma'am, come with me, okay?
Somebody died.
These women right here are truly aggressive. Did I hear you say that the cameras weren't on?
No, their cameras should have been on. I'm going to go watch their body camera footage and make sure that they handled you in a manner that was appropriate. And if it,
And I have not resisted once.
and all I can go off of is what they explained to me. So if you resisted their efforts to identify you, if you didn't cooperate with them during the course of the stop, that constitutes resisting without violence, and that's the charge. Okay. It looks like the vehicle is registered, so it's not an unregistered vehicle. So it's just okay. Okay.
Actually, my girlfriend.
Mhm.
She's still continuing to brought the other one.
Okay.
And the other one came. And you did the same. Trying to harass, arrest, and all.
Even with the officers showing consideration for her and her daughter, the suspect continues speaking to them with clear disrespect.
I'm sorry. What's your first name? Candace. I assure you, I'm going to watch the body camera footage.
Right.
And if they got to upload it. So once it's uploaded, I will watch it today. And if I see that anything, if I can't at this point, the officer has the authority to place you under arrest. I can't unarrest you if they are claiming that they have valid charges to arrest you, and from what they're police officers, so they can make that determination. I'm just their
And how
supervisor.
many police officers have been sued and their offices have been sued because they have made stupid decisions and not honoring others' rights?
Right, but
I mean,
that has to be determined. So I have to look and see if that was
So
the
you
case.
violate my rights in the meantime.
No, we're not violating
You are
your rights in the
violating
meantime.
them.
If that's the
You
case, then
are.
you have the civil means to address it. So I'm not saying you feel the way you feel. I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings here, but I'm just telling you the rules that I have to abide by. So if an officer comes out, unless I witnessed it, then I can make that assumption and say, no, we're not going to make an arrest here. You're going to take her out of handcuffs, but I didn't witness it. This officer has the training. They're sworn.
Everything is null and void from the beginning because you guys don't even have the jurisdiction to stop me to begin with.
Right, and that's where you have the belief that we don't have the jurisdiction, and we are operating. This vehicle is being driven or operated in our
took my tag
in our
and fell
municipality.
off, as I mentioned to her.
And that would have
That car is
and
registered.
it's still supposed to have a tag regardless of what happened. And if that would have been explained,
I
and
did explain that.
and if you provided them the information, the officer would have the discretion to say, okay, well, you know what, I believe your story, I'll give you a warning. I don't know what the interaction was because I got to watch the video to see. But if you were being hostile, you weren't cooperative, you weren't providing them the information that they were asking you for them to make that determination that the car is registered and that everything is just what it seems, the officer could have let you go with even a warning.
With the supervisor now involved, the suspect takes the opportunity to lay out her grievances.
But if you weren't being cooperative, if you weren't providing the officer the documents that they were requesting, you weren't given the opportunity to identify you. I'm just saying,
I hear you.
because this is what they were
I hear
telling
you,
you know what I'm saying? At that
The
point,
law states that I don't even need to provide unless a crime has been committed.
that's
and I
not
have
true.
not committed a crime.
Do you have a Florida driver's license or no?
I do.
Okay, so when you sign for a Florida driver's license, in part you agree
And I
that you had
already revoked it.
right.
So as I told her, my other ID is in my car.
Right.
I'm sorry, in my trunk. She wanted to go into my trunk. I don't trust either one of them because of the way that they treated me. The second they walked up to my car, the second they walked up to my car. So I told them I will go and get it, and they didn't allow me to do that. And told me that I wasn't providing them information. I refused to give them my name, and I said I just gave you my name.
Now, at that point, if they had detained you or placed you in protective custody,
I was in my car
if you were
that
and they didn't allow you to do that, that's a different story. Like they're not going to let you go into your car if they detained you or whatever
I
already.
was sitting in my front seat. They did not detain me at that point.
All right.
And I looked at her and she said, "Are we going to do it?" And she said, "Yeah, let's do it." And
Okay.
then they ripped me out of my car.
And that may have been based on what they were getting from you or their determination of whether or not you were resisting their efforts. And that's where I have to watch the video. And if there was any violation of our policies or state law, we'll address it. You also have rights. So if that were the case, you'll be able to deal with that. But at this point, we can't address that matter. Okay, so I can't
We
sit and
need
watch
to be
it.
addressing that matter.
But it's because the decision has already been made, so we have to follow the course that.
So I'm being arrested, is what
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
saying?
You're being arrested. You're going to be charged with resisting without violence, and you're going to be issued a citation for driving a vehicle with no tag displayed. And I think it's a $114 ticket. So the officer is going to do that. The vehicle is going to be
You're
towed.
seriously going to allow them to arrest me for this? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's
I know that
the
you're
opportunity. That's what they have the ability to do, and they're within the right. They're within the law to be able to do that.
She continues arguing that she hasn't done anything illegal, but the officer calmly reminds her how the law works.
Okay.
Just because you have nothing else better to do.
Okay.
You don't understand you don't understand what liability that you are.
So we're gonna go ahead and get
Right
going because the longer we keep you here, the longer. This is something that you'll probably be able to get through, processed, and be out within a reasonable amount of time, or within 6 to 8 hours. So the sooner we get you down and get you processed, the sooner you can get out. So I'm not gonna hold you here any longer. I'm gonna let the officers go ahead and finish up here so we can get you down and get you processed. Okay. All right.
Good.
Yep.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. So the driver was arrested for failure to provide identification. We were pulled over for having no license plate on the vehicle.
Right.
They called you, sir, right? To pick up the vehicle. So he's now saying he wants to arrange transport for somewhere.
You don't want to drive it?
They're being about it. So if you want to, I can definitely drive it. They're being
Drive it.
No,
I can drive it
so
because it's not a
you
law
can,
that I'm
but you're
breaking
here
my
now,
mind.
so now you guys, it's like your policy as to what you need to do.
I mean, just because I'm here doesn't, if y'all are okay with
Well,
driving.
you can't drive it unless they have a tag
It
on
doesn't have
it.
a tag.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay,
That's not
then.
correct. What law? Point to me what law that says if we're
let
in
me explain.
commerce, we need a driver.
Let me explain.
I
So
know exactly the law.
If you get in the vehicle and you pull away, we will see you. We're going to pull
fine.
you over.
That's fine.
And then
you're going to have a lawsuit. Then you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job, and you're going to lose
Sure,
your job.
I'm not worried about losing my job.
You guys have not provided a law.
If you don't mind, just I don't want you to get my car.
You guys have not provided a law because we wouldn't be. First and foremost, somebody took the tag off.
Now that the driver has been taken into custody, her partner shows up to retrieve the car. And it's clear he has plenty on his mind.
Or it flew off. So it's not like it's a stolen vehicle.
So all she had to do was tell us that the tag flew off, the tag, got lost. We asked her, we said, ma'am, where's the tag? She's like, she was talking to my other partner. And we asked her, where's the tag? If you just give us the information, say, where's the tag, this could have all been seized. Like, this all wouldn't happen. She wouldn't tell us about the tag. She wouldn't give us the VIN. She wouldn't give us the registration. She wouldn't give us the insurance. She wouldn't give us her name. She wouldn't do none of that. So at that point, if I'm stopping you because there's no tag, because that is a Florida state statute.
A statute is not a law.
Okay.
So I want to make
but
sure
that's
we're on the same
part
page.
We're not going to argue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is what we're going to do. I thought you drove another car here.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You can't drive it in our presence.
Absolutely.
Since you're here, you're in
moving out the
control
way.
of it. No, we don't want to know that. We're going to leave.
Okay.
If you drive this car, you can stop. Again, we're not going to mess with you. But if somebody else stops you, you have to deal with
That's
the
on me,
repercussions,
exactly.
okay?
I
But
understand.
don't drive this in our presence.
Absolutely.
We're sorry you had to come out. If you need to, whatever. We're gonna know. We're just gonna leave it. He's gonna be in control of it. Okay?
You don't want it towed?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. All right. So you can take possession of the car. Don't drive it in our presence. If you do get stuck driving with it, just understand that you can get stopped and bring the ticket.
Yes, sir.
Get a plate on there or something.
The entire situation could have been avoided if the driver had cooperated from the beginning. Instead, her actions resulted in a resisting arrest without violence charge, along with citations for driving without a license plate, failing to carry registration papers, not having a driver's license, and having no proof of insurance. Number 4. Entitled driver learns the hard way during traffic stop. On April 27, 2024, officers on patrol noticed a driver failing to use his turn signals and decided to initiate a traffic stop. Here's what happened once they made contact.
This is ridiculous. Like, that you are, like, you guys harass me. You guys have been harassing me. Like, seriously. You have. This is ridiculous.
And I can see don't wipe it off, but I can see the shake on the center console. Negative.
It is not That is not. I have been. That is not.
Returns clear.
Are you serious right now?
Brown out of only on a white 2000.
Okay, then I'll test it. But don't wipe it off, okay?
Is illegal, or is legal?
Not to have in your vehicle,
sir.
Unsealed.
Listen, this is ridiculous. I have not done anything wrong, at all.
You pulled. Yep, you didn't signal when you pulled into this.
I did too.
No, you did not.
I did,
you
sir.
Signaled. All right. Go ahead and hop out real quick for me.
Yeah, I think you should call my lawyer. You're not gonna search my car. I'm sorry, no.
Get out.
No. Absolutely not. I don't have to. I know my rights.
I'm not searching your car right now.
I know my rights. You can leave.
No,
you can leave me alone. Yeah.
Out.
What are you doing? Okay, you can call somebody. Call somebody right now.
We're getting out of the car.
Call somebody right now, please. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, this is not even right. This is. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Can you get out of the car for me?
No, I will not.
You are going to get out of the car.
Why? For what? What have I done? I've not done anything wrong. Listen, no, you listen to me. Are you serious?
Yep.
What
for? Get out of the car.
Hey,
I'm asking you
nicely.
nicely.
It is required when somebody asks you to get out of the car.
Okay, I'll get out of the car.
Yep. All right, turn around for me, okay?
Why?
Hey. Hey.
What are you doing?
Stop.
Get your hand, sir.
Stop.
Get your hand off of me, sir.
Grab her other arm.
What are you doing?
Turn around
now.
For me.
What are you doing? Why are you putting me in cuffs?
Ma'am,
do not.
This is.
Hey,
if you continue,
we're going to address this.
I want you to call.
When officers notice something dangerous in the vehicle, they quickly shift to a more serious tone. But the suspect doesn't appear ready to comply.
This is crazy. What are you doing?
You're just being detained right now.
For what reason are you putting me in cuffs? Though I've not done anything wrong. I've not done anything wrong at all. Nothing. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what are you doing?
You're just being detained. You wouldn't get out of the vehicle when I asked you to?
Sir, listen to me. This is crazy.
You're speaking very slowly.
I'm speaking very slowly.
Yes. I smell the faint odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You've been following me from the bar. You were stalking the bar.
No, I drove
yes,
past.
You was.
I drove past on 130.
Was.
You were about to pull out. You slammed on your brakes.
He absolutely was following me from the bar.
Hey, you slammed on your brakes. When I went to drive by, you slammed on your brakes, stopped.
Because my brakes are squeaking, and I'm trying to get it to stop squeaking.
No, and then,
yes, it is. You try it yourself.
And then after I drove by, then I seen you pull out, okay?
Try it yourself.
So when you see a cop drive by the bar...
You hit your light as soon as I turned right in here.
Okay?
Because I didn't put my turning signal on to turn into this parking spot, sir.
I am going to pat you down, okay? Just with the back of my hand. Is there anything in your pockets I need to know about? No weapons, anything like that, okay?
This is insane.
All right. I want you to go stand back here with this officer for me, okay?
You're not allowed to search my car unless I say you can, and I told you cannot.
I'm going to look at what I think, what I believe is
car.
What I believe is take on the center console. So you're going to stand back there with
What is legal? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. You guys are, like, get out of my car.
Yeah, it even smells like
over here. Hey.
And I believe you've been drinking, so we're going to address that in a second, okay?
Like, seriously?
We're going to address that in a second.
Okay, you can give me a sobriety test right now, for real.
Yep.
Let's do it.
We're going to get there, okay?
Let's do it. Because I'll tell you what, I will hop on one leg and I can say this alphabet backwards bigger than you think. What are you doing?
I'm searching your person. We have probable cause to search you.
For what?
The suspect firmly insists she's innocent, but the officers already have enough evidence to tell a different story.
No, you do not have probable cause to search my vehicle.
Yes, I do.
You're not searching my vehicle.
Well, guess what I am?
I want you to call your sergeant down here right now. I want you to call your
Dispatch
sergeant down here right now.
show that subject detained at this time.
I know my rights. What is going on?
Hey, leave her out where we can see her because I didn't really get a good look at her or a good search of her.
What is
so
going on?
let's just keep her where we can see her. I'm searching your car. Probable cause.
Stand over here in front of the car, please. This squad car.
No.
Yeah. Let's step over here, okay?
For what? I want to know what. I want you to call your sergeant down here right now.
Come on.
Let's go over here.
I'm serious. I know my rights. I want my.
Let's go.
What is going on?
Hey, leave her out where we can see her because.
Are you serious right now?
I want you to stand right over here in front of this car.
What is going on? He cannot search my car.
Yes, he can. He has probable cause for it. Stand over here in front of the car, please. this squad car.
No!
You're going to.
For what? I
He
want to know
has
what
his reason.
he did.
He already has explained it to
There is
you.
no reason that he pulled me over. There is reason. This is reason.
A motor vehicle is probable cause to search.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Legal, but it's not legal.
It's a speck of pot. Are you serious right now?
Yep,
Yeah.
I am. Let's step in front of the vehicle, please. In front of the squad car.
She attempts to reason her way out of the possession claim, but the officers have heard these kind of arguments before.
Let's keep a watch on that.
That's. Just stand there with her.
You get out of my car. Get out of my car. This is. He did not. It's not on there. It is not. No, I did not say it was. I said if he found anything, it would have been a speck. What is he doing? Get out of my stuff. He cannot look in any of my stuff that's in there. What is he doing? Call the sheriff down here right now.
This isn't got anything to do with the sheriff.
Call the sheriff down here right now. This is out of my... Bro, worse when you miss this.
Hey, you're gonna stop talking to her and go over there and stay out of this. Is what you're gonna do.
He cannot be in my purse right now. What is he doing?
Well, if this is wrong and illegal, you can more than welcome to take care of it. But
you cannot go through anything
well,
in there. If I told you, you cannot go through
if he didn't have reason to, he wouldn't be doing it.
He is not allowed to go through my stuff.
Okay.
He can search my car, but he cannot open up any bag that's in my car. He cannot.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't. No, it is not. No, it isn't. I know. I can't. I know. I keep speaking and I'm stupid. I'm stupid as
All right.
Please be nice.
We submit to a PBT.
Are y'all gonna watch this or
Yep.
what?
All right, take a deep breath and blow, okay?
Come on, guys.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
With the investigation wrapping up, it slowly sets in for the suspect that the night isn't ending the way she hoped.
Stop.
All right, it says 000. Have you had anything else tonight?
Well, no. What are you talking about?
No pills, nothing like that?
Are you serious?
I mean, like you said, it smells of a little bit of alcohol in there, but I'm surprised it's all 000. Then also,
what does the 000 mean? I don't even know what that means.
Your words are also a little slurred too,
huh?
and you said something about drinking alcohol.
I've got head damage from my.
Okay.
I've got medication that I take and stuff.
You said something about the alcohol earlier.
I mean, I've been drinking, but I haven't drank anything, recently.
When was the last time you drank?
An hour or so ago, but it wasn't even that much.
How much how much did you drink total?
One drink.
One drink?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, at this time you're going to be placed under arrest for possession of a motor vehicle and resisting arrest.
Why are you doing that? I did not even resist anything. No, I didn't. I did not.
All right, I locked your car for you. I'm going to take your keys to the jail, okay? They can give them to you at the jail, okay?
Which I did, that you were going to charge me with resisting. Sir.
Go ahead and stand up for me, okay?
Please, I'm asking you kindly, please. My record is totally clean. I have nothing on my record whatsoever, sir. Since 2005. Like, seriously.
Come on, we're just going over here. You're going to be booked in, and then you're going to be let loose. Your friend can come pick you up.
After the encounter with officers, the suspect ended up facing charges for possession of an illegal substance inside a vehicle and resisting arrest without violence. Number 3. Sovereign citizen pushes too far with officers. On August 27, 2025, officers were called to a residential neighborhood after several residents reported a man going door to door and taking packages left on their porches. Here's what happened when officers finally confronted him.
How's it going?
Hold on.
Not a whole lot. I was hoping you'd be able to help me out a little bit.
I don't know if I can.
All right. So some people here are saying that you were up on a couple people's doors taking packages. You know anything about that?
Me?
Yeah.
That's unlikely.
Unlikely?
Extremely unlikely.
Why is it extremely unlikely?
I'm disabled. I can barely even walk.
Okay. Were you not out here walking around or anything like that?
Earlier, I asked the woman over there if she wanted some star fruit. Would you like some?
No, I'm good.
That's all I did. I walked over there, talked to that, I think that brown lady over there. I don't have my glasses, but I think she was sitting over there. And I walked by her house. I said, "Would you like some star fruit?" She said, "No." I said, "Okay."
What made you go to her? No, I don't want star fruit.
I'm just trying to get these star fruits eaten by somebody.
You just strategically, for whatever reason, just went over to random houses asking random people for...
I saw her sitting out there by that chair, and I limbered over there. Walked to about that sidewalk area. I could barely see where that got your friendly officer there standing.
Okay.
I asked her, "Would you like some star fruit?" And that's all I did. And I walked back. I said no.
Did you go inside of anybody's houses or anything like that? No.
I never do that.
Oh, okay. Do you have an ID card with you or a driver's license?
Yeah, why?
I was just asking if I could see it real quick.
Well, I have not committed any crime.
Actually, you're suspected of committed crime, so now I'm asking.
Oh, now I'm a suspect?
Yep, you are.
That's beautiful.
So, I need your ID.
All right, that's a beautiful nightmare. You better hold on now. Would you like some star fruit?
No, we want your ID like I asked you for.
Okay, we'll work on that. I gotta get up, okay? I told you.
Where's it at?
It's in my house.
All right, don't worry about it. Just give this officer your name then.
Good Lord. What a nightmare.
No, if you didn't do anything wrong, it won't be a nightmare. We'll be out of your hair.
Of course I did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, what's your first name?
I'm out here smoking smokes and seeing somebody want star fruit, and I'm not sending packages.
The suspect insists he's disabled and claims he was only walking around to hand out fruit, leaving the officers trying to make sense of the explanation.
What's your first name?
Angel.
What is it?
You're in Florida and you still don't know how to speak Spanish. Okay.
Yeah, no, is a proper, we speak English here. It's a primary language in our country. So, yes.
Can you spell it for me?
Spell it out for the guys.
A-N-G-E-L.
A-N-G-E-L.
Villamor.
Can you spell that for me?
Pancho Villa and then M-O-R.
Okay, he's asking you to spell it with like
Pancho,
actual.
like, you know how Pancho Villa's name is?
Nope, I don't.
Sure I get the
If
name
you just
right.
tell him the A, B, C, D's, and he'll be able to write it down.
You guys are like, where did you go to school? Okay.
Yeah, we're all stupid, so.
Did you guys even graduate 4
Nope.
years of college?
Give this deputy your name, though.
Villamor.
Spell it for me.
Like Pancho Villa?
Spell your name. I'm not playing games with you. Give him the letters of his name.
The interaction starts off calm, but things take a turn when the officers ask the suspect to identify himself.
Gonna give me your name or not?
Because you
Put your hands behind your back. Put your cigarette out. Put it out.
Okay.
Put your cigarette out.
All right.
Put your hands behind your back.
I've done nothing. You dirty. Why are you arresting me for nothing?
Yeah, okay.
Arrested for nothing, huh?
Okay.
And I can't even inform my family even, huh?
Central to 218. I have 1 detained.
They caught me for nothing. I've done nothing.
Yeah, okay. Tighten that one up. That's not tight enough.
You plumbers.
These were two.
I can't believe
how easy it was to spell your name and then answer questions that you don't want to answer anymore?
Why? I've not committed a crime.
Yeah, then you just tell me you didn't commit a crime and you'd be able to tell me about it, but you don't want to do that or provide your name. So, going to jail.
Then you're wasting your taxpayers' monies. That's all put in your hand.
That doesn't even make sense, but okay.
No. Taxpayer money wasted on innocent people getting arrested for no reason?
Yeah, that's what we do. Take innocent people to jail for no reason. Okay, you have a key inside?
Yeah, of course it's inside.
Can we go get it?
No, you cannot.
Then we're not locking the door because I don't have rights. Not letting you go inside.
I have nothing to steal.
Don't spit on me. Just
I have little or nothing to do
Okay, cool.
with your nonsense.
He didn't want to give his name,
This is
so he's going to go
ridiculous.
anyway, so.
Take us away, you crazy nuts. This is what they will do to you.
Did you
You're
confirm?
not suspected of a crime. They suspect. And no real information.
Nothing? They didn't have anything? No. Where did somebody go
No
in?
one has any clue here.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead. You're gonna take me to jail. Let's put it before the judge. You crazy nuts.
Okay.
The hell you pirates. You're not gonna make any money here. This I tell you. You're only just wasting an old man's time.
All you gotta do is give your name. That's it.
With that kind of attitude, it doesn't take long before the situation turns serious for the suspect.
But you are silly.
You want to play
I was
games, not
trying-
tell the deputy?
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not playing a game, and I'm not doing the deal
It's
either.
too easy to put together.
Take it to the door. I took it to the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that what they say there?
I don't know,
There's the
dude.
vehicle. Come on, let's walk toward there. I got a bad back, and
Walk
I'm
really
doing what
good
I
for a
can.
bad
The
back.
maniacs I'm dealing with. Carpetbaggers. Oh, there's the vehicle. Come on.
No, that's not the vehicle.
Which is the one then?
This one.
Then let's walk to the door, please.
I'll tell you which door we want to walk to.
You maniacs. Make an old man suffer more, huh?
Okay. Turn face the vehicle. You have anything in your pockets?
Of course, I have nothing in my pockets.
Okay, spread your feet.
Maniacs. Come on, officer friendlies. This is how they ruin America, huh? Yeah, I've seen it happen to others. Myself included now, huh? Just because we got a little long hair, doesn't look like appetizing, nonconformist, whatever. You know what? Maniacs. There's nothing here, man. You're gonna find nothing but a belt, pants, and...
Okay. Like I said, it was
Sure.
too easy to give the deputy your name, but you don't want to do that, so.
Whatever. We'll take it to the judge, because you guys want all your clarifications. All the investigations for
He's
No
the
evidence.
neighbor said he was going back and forth when taking property.
He lives over here somewhere, doesn't he?
No, he lives right over here.
No, I was sitting on my
Yeah.
chair smoking a cigarette.
So
You
said,
guys
hey,
fussed me up.
should I come? Can I see your ID? Blah blah blah
No
blah
reason.
blah. Why? What do you want? I'm giving star fruit. Blah blah blah. I said you didn't go into anyone's house. Nothing.
I don't know what
The
kind of-
guys
I have no
identifying
clue what
him
your
being out there,
academy-
people's houses and getting packages.
I mean, I know.
Okay.
that
So he
in Northern
suspected him of
Europe,
theft.
Every
Hey, put him in the
officer
car. I
has
don't really want to
4
listen.
years of college to
Yeah.
get in. You would never be a
I
police.
said, so.
Weren't you just arrested on a warrant not too long ago?
You would never be a police officer in Norway.
Sir,
Irrelevant.
watch your head.
Once the handcuffs go on, the suspect doesn't hold back, letting his anger out with a stream of insults toward the officers.
Stupid monkeys.
Put the seatbelt on?
Yes,
No.
please. I don't want to die in your vehicle before it gets T-boned.
Yeah, I'm a crazy driver, so.
No, nuts, believe me. They're all crazy out here. Look at me, sitting in this now for nothing. Smoking a cigarette. And here we come.
So please provide just your name. And he starts to like say in Spanish and like you need to write this actual spelling of your name.
He's from Miami or something.
Right. I said you need to give us the spelling of your name, and he just wants to keep jabbering on. I'm like, stop playing games. Provide the deputy your name and spell it out. And he's like, oh, well, just fucking take me to jail. I'm not telling you. I'm like, okay. We're gonna take him to
Alright,
jail.
so book him under a John Doe for
John Doe.
obstruction.
Yeah.
And give him,
That's exactly what we're doing.
yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So that's where he lives. And the thing is originally I was sitting here and just kind of watching, and there was a lady, the far sidewalk right there. She was sweeping her porch. You could see where the chair's tilted. And he started fast walking towards her, and it got scared. So she ran inside and slammed the door. And I sat there for a minute and just kept watching.
Longer here?
Yeah.
Longer than here?
So I kind of watched out of my peripherals, and then he walks across to the other neighbor, and he's going through all their stuff. And I don't know if he knows them or something. And all of a sudden, he grabs a handful of stuff. He grabs that handful of stuff, and then walks back to his house. And I snapped a picture of him.
Could you tell what he grabbed?
I couldn't really tell. I was trying to look through the photo right here as you guys came on.
So,
what's up?
Did you have a package out here or anything earlier today?
No.
No, you weren't supposed to.
No,
Are you missing
I
anything
didn't.
from your porch?
No, I didn't. I guess somebody else did. I didn't.
But you weren't missing anything. You got nothing. Missing?
I don't notice anything.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. We're just making sure. So,
Sorry.
You're
I
fine.
meant-
You're fine. We're just making sure. We had a neighbor over here say he
Yeah.
saw this guy grab some stuff off of the porch. So we want to make sure it wasn't your porch. Make sure you got everything you're supposed to have.
Yeah, I mean, I just got junk, so
Okay. All right. You're not missing anything then.
thank you. No,
All right.
I'm sorry.
As the suspect sits detained in the patrol car, the officers speak with a neighbor whose account raises new concerns.
Howdy, sir. So you, for sure, it's the one just on the other side of those bushes with the bicycles and stuff?
Yeah.
Is it on
the left side?
The left side?
You'll see the bikes there.
So I talked to her. She said there's nothing missing off her porch, nothing, she didn't have anything, she wasn't expecting anything. Everything is supposed to be there, still there.
Okay.
So that's what she said. The other deputy talked to the lady down here at the end. She said she wasn't, same thing. She just kind of nothing.
She didn't want to say anything.
She didn't want to say anything. So, unfortunately, we can't force the issue. Yeah. If they don't want to say anything, the victim can't, they can choose to report or not.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
As of right now, we're talking to the guy. So what I can do for you, we can document what's going on.
Yeah, that's basically what the office asks.
And then from there, just kind of do what you got to do, all right?
Yeah, that's the thing is I just want to make sure everybody's safe. And I was fine. Like, it's fine if he's walking around and in people's yards, but the fact that he was inside her house roaming around is like, I got 3 kids.
And we need to have people call us when stuff like that happens.
And that's she's older lady, and she's like, I don't want to get involved in it.
Does somebody else live there with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said luckily her grandson was there because he forced him out.
Okay.
And that's just the wild part. Is like, I know she doesn't want to say nothing, but then what if it's somebody else?
Right.
Like, and that's what concerned me. Like, at first, what caught my attention is he was like heading towards that one lady, and she slammed the door like he's already been there before and tried to do this.
Okay.
Like she knew what he was about to do, and it's like, and then when she walked away and he went to somebody else's house, it was like
something going on.
Yeah, concerning point.
All right, maybe I'll try to talk to her and see what she has going on. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll bring you a case number over in just a second, all right?
All right, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Instead of simply giving his name as most people would, the suspect's attitude lands him with an obstruction charge. Number 2. Sovereign citizen picks the wrong officers to argue with. On September 15, 2024, officers on patrol watched a driver blow right through a clearly marked stop sign. Here's what happened once they caught up with the vehicle.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Harassment, dude. You guys.
Harassment?
You guys are sitting there.
Roll your window all the way down.
No, I don't.
Roll your window down.
No.
This is a stop. You're going to roll your window down. If not, I'm going to take you out of the car.
It's the emergency.
Roll your window down. If not, I'm going to take you out of the car.
Okay, man.
Okay? You ran that stop sign coming out of the racetrack.
Ran
all right?
Stop sign.
Roll your window down. Get your hands out from in between your legs. Get your hands out. Roll the window down or I'm going to take you out of the car. Right now, you're giving me furtive movements. You're reaching in between your legs, and you're not getting out of the car.
You guys are harassing me.
Get out.
Dude.
Get out of the car.
For what? Dude,
Stop.
This is harassment, dude.
Do not.
For what? What crime did I commit?
Get out of the car.
What crime
Stop.
did I commit?
Get out of the car.
What crime did I commit? That's it. Your qualified immunity is gone, man.
Get out. Get out of the car.
You guys are violating my rights, dude. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. You guys are...
Get over here. Get over here. Get up against the car. Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you're reaching into the seat, are you?
What?
Come here. Come here.
Dude, you guys are... This is harassment.
Make sure you don't have anything else in your pockets.
That's a felony for you to use your lights when it's not an emergency.
Sit down. Where's your ID at?
My ID?
Yeah, where's your ID at?
You're under arrest for obstruction.
Yeah.
For obstruction?
Yeah,
What's the first
resisting.
offense? That's the second offense.
The suspect argues that his rights are being violated, but the officers point him back to the situation he's trying to ignore.
Hey, you got a gun in here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Hello? What am I originally arrested for?
What are you, sovereign?
Sovereign?
Yeah.
Why? Because I know the law?
Well, I'm just asking you sovereign citizen?
No, you guys are sovereign citizens. You think the law don't apply to you?
The law applies to everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I originally arrested for?
So you were stopped for a traffic violation. All right.
What's that?
A traffic violation?
What did I get stopped for?
You said you ran the stop sign leaving racetrack.
No, I didn't.
So that would be a traffic violation.
Oh,
Okay. Then you refuse to roll your window down and step out of the car.
I don't have to by law.
By law, you have to step out of your vehicle when
No,
you're
I
ordered
don't.
to. Yes, you do.
No.
It's
Show me
case
the
law.
law.
It's
Show
case
me
law.
the statute.
I'm not showing
Case
you.
law?
Yeah, it's case law.
Because you don't know. That's why.
Pennsylvania versus Mims. Look it up.
Okay.
I'm not looking it up for you. So.
Whatever, dude.
You can look it up on your own time.
Yeah, all right.
But
violate my rights is what you're doing. I will be going after your bonds. Qualified immunity, John.
That's fine.
That's fine.
They take the time to explain the situation, but the suspect remains completely unfazed.
I see you sitting across at the bank waiting for me to leave. And then when I went to pull out the first time, I seen you leave, like, start driving to come chase me, so I parked. And that's not harassment.
But what's the problem? Is the problem that we caught you?
Caught me doing what?
Is that what it is? You don't have a license.
You're going out of the...
You don't have a license.
You don't need a license.
You don't need a license. to drive.
He's sovereign.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's a sovereign, dude.
You guys don't know the problem. You guys got nothing better to do. Ridiculous, man. Over a stop sign. Was he a new cop? What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? Nothing? Got nothing? What am I being arrested for?
We already told you, obstruction and driving without a valid license.
Obstruction's a second offense. What's the first?
Driving without a valid license.
Oh, so you knew that when you pulled me over, huh? Huh? How are you gonna know that when you pulled me over? I thought it was running a stop sign.
Yeah, that's why we stopped you. That's a traffic offense.
That's not a
The criminal offense is driving without a license.
It's not a crime.
Yeah, it is, to drive without a license.
It's ridiculous, man.
This is your world, we just live in it, right?
Dude, you just go out of your way to do this.
It's my job. It's my job. Yeah.
You don't even know the law.
Take people off the road for committing crimes.
That's okay.
It's my job.
Yeah, that's a crime.
The suspect pushes back and tries to challenge the officers, but they come across something that contradicts everything he's been saying.
Whatever, second.
See? That's why he was reaching in between his legs.
Well, it was underneath the
was it?
center console.
Okay.
I had good visual on his hands. He's just being a sovereign. That's all. Some hot fries. You want a hot fry?
Nah. It doesn't agree with my stomach. That and sovereign citizens.
You're Spanish, dude. You should love hot fries. And no, it's not racist.
No, it's okay.
I love hot fries.
It's okay. I didn't take any offense to it. Did you see my little trick with the handcuffs?
Nah,
You didn't notice it?
I missed it.
Grab the hand, put the handcuff on. Use the handcuff as a grip. I'm sorry? Well, yeah, I'm sorry. What are you saying? I couldn't hear you.
No, you can't get the story straight.
No, I already told you what it was.
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yeah, that's the second.
Driving without a license. First offense.
Okay.
Running a stop sign. Traffic offense. Why we stopped you. No, it's okay. It's your world. It's your world. We just live in it. It's your world. We just live in it.
The suspect tried to outsmart the officers, but they were already several steps ahead. By the end of the stop, he was cited for running the stop sign, driving without a license, and obstruction. Number 1. Woman challenges cops about the law. Instant consequences. On June 27, 2025, officers in Indian River County spotted a vehicle driving recklessly and conducted a traffic stop. But the first thing the driver tells the officers immediately catches him off guard.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, thank you.
Good. I'll put this window down a little bit for me.
Actually, my business is not open right now.
Your business?
Yeah, I'm an American state national.
What does that mean, ma'am?
It means that I have I corrected my political status, and I live with the Constitution I got and the right to travel in my private automobile.
Mm-hmm.
I have something that this might help explain it. If that explains it. I've been pulled over before, so you might have to just call back to your supervisor.
I am the supervisor, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm Sergeant Hoyle with the Sheriff's Office. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet
Just
you.
so you know, this stop is being audio and video recorded.
Okay.
Okay. The reason I stopped you is because your license plate does not belong, not a valid Florida license plate.
Right. I don't register a vehicle. This is my private automobile that I have the right to travel with as I'm just traveling.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license, man?
I do not. I have the courthouse is aware. It's already been sent in.
This is a passport card,
I
man.
know, with the right to travel.
Okay, you said the
Maryland
courthouse was aware?
The courthouse is aware.
Which courthouse, man?
Indian River. I
Okay.
just sent them in. They know that I am.
And did they send you some sort of approval documentation?
No, they said nothing at all. Just like the IRS and everybody else, they sent my information to. Everybody is aware of this.
I'm not aware of it, ma'am.
So I'm very sorry. It's notice the principal, notice all.
Okay, so you're saying you're allowed to travel on this roadway?
I am traveling in my private automobile, sir. Yes.
Okay, what makes us more private than anyone else on the roadway?
Because I went and I recorded myself as a living woman. I am not a dead vessel at sea. I do not seek refuge from the state or from the federal government.
At this point, the officer understands what the woman is trying to say, and he quickly realizes who he's dealing with.
I am an American state national.
So it sounds like to me that you are kind of under the same idealism of like sovereign citizen. Would you agree with that?
They're hostile.
Okay, I would say you're not being hostile, so I appreciate that.
It's not a hostile,
okay, but not all of them are hostile either,
yes,
right?
But I'm an American state national.
Okay,
yes.
So tell me if I'm wrong, but don't you guys see the sheriff or his designees as the only true forms of law enforcement?
No, absolutely not. You're a police officer that police policy.
I'm a deputy sheriff.
Yes, but you police policy. I don't really want to go into this. I really don't.
Okay.
As this says, you don't have the right to interrogate hinder. This is
Well, I'm trying to get your information, man.
Well,
I have your passport card here. Do you have the registration and insurance for the vehicle?
No, as I said, the car is actually registered, but I choose not to give it to you because this is my private automobile and I do not want to play.
Thank you so far. Is there another unit 51 to me?
The car is insured privately, yes.
For the moment, the officer calls for backup. While waiting, he tries to explain the situation to the woman, but it's clear she isn't willing to listen.
Okay, so can I see your insurance, ma'am, and the registration for the vehicle, please?
No, because I'm doing. No, this is a private automobile, officer. See, I don't know what part. See how that says? Do not stop, detain, or interrogate. Global verify.
I don't follow that guideline, ma'am.
Well, that's okay because there's also. If you could just give me the summons, I know how to respond to that. That would be great.
Okay, but before I get to the summons and complete the investigation, I need to know exactly what you're in violation of.
I'm not in violation of anything. I'm driving
Well,
my
you
private
may say
automobile.
that, and I may believe you or not, but I have to do an investigation.
Officer, I'm driving in my private automobile.
Okay, so do you know if your driver's license is valid, though, ma'am? This is the passport card.
The whole reason why this started was because of my driver's license.
What's wrong with it?
Florida wouldn't give it to me, and Connecticut does, and Florida says no. Then my daughter and I go and get her car registered. My name's on it. Now they're not registering the car, even though the name was on it from the beginning. Now they don't do it. So I went and I did research, and I am a recorded, live, living woman with legs. I am not a vessel at sea, sir.
So what do you mean by vessel at sea?
The birth certificate makes you at sea. It's called the straw man account. You should look into it. There's a lot that comes with this, and there's a lot of money also, officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you refusing to provide me with your driver's license?
Yes, I am.
Are you refusing?
I gave you my driver's license.
I know. Give me your passport card.
And that said right there, right on there. It says right there on it. Right to travel land, air, and sea.
Right, but that's not a motor vehicle.
How would I drive in the land?
I'm sorry?
How would I drive on the land? This is my private automobile, sir.
Are you refusing to give me registration proof insurance, ma'am? It's a yes or no question. I'm not getting frustrated. I don't see why you are.
Nothing else to say, officer.
Okay, ma'am, can you step out of the vehicle, please?
Here's the registration.
No, please step out of the vehicle.
Yep.
Any weapons on your person in the vehicle, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay. Still stolen from my car, please?
Yeah.
Without a valid license to provide, the woman claims the car is insured and registered. The officer responds by asking for paperwork.
Okay, so you're saying the vehicle is, are you fine? Put your hands
Yeah,
down.
yes,
The vehicle
the
is
car
registered?
and
Okay.
it's insured, sir.
So where's the tag that comes with the
It's
registration?
right, if you don't mind me, I will tell you.
Talk to me about it.
It
You
is
don't gotta show
right
me.
in between the
You're staying right here for me,
Yeah,
okay?
it is right in between the seats.
Okay.
That's where it is.
You okay if I go in there and grab that?
Go right ahead.
So it's between the driver's seat and the center console?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you mind a sort of passport card? You mind just run that for me? And that's the registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. What's your first name?
Angela.
Who's Mariana?
Daughter.
Okay.
She is also a state national.
She's also, okay.
Yes, she is.
Understood. I have this. I'm just going to verify that the same VIN, everything matches up with the vehicle.
Of course.
But the vehicle is registered, and why do you choose to travel with that?
Because I really want to make my statement with that. I really don't want to be part of the
But
government.
you're not making a statement by that. All you're doing is attracting attention
because-
like this.
Well, I know, I understand that, but I figured maybe with time, because there's way more coming. Like I wasn't the one who founded this. There's more people that are joining the American State National.
So we are very aware of sovereign citizenship, American nationalism, the thought process, the beliefs that go with it. But I will say that as much as you're entitled to your own belief system, there are still rules and laws and guidelines you have to follow when you live in the state of Florida or the country of the United States.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you are allowed to believe in those things, but to put them into actual practice will put you into more legal trouble, right? The law isn't going to change anytime soon. Your verbiage, I understand what you're trying to articulate.
Thank you.
But it gets people jammed up because it's not true. And if you want to make a statement, there are other ways you can do that, protesting XYZ.
I don't want to.
But all you're going to do is just give yourself extra payments.
Okay.
You're going to pay. You're going to lose your license. Like, it all sounds nice and cool and articulated, but I'm not an idiot.
I know you're not.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't work.
She insists she's a sovereign citizen, and while the officers allow her to explain herself, they make it clear that the claim doesn't place her above the law.
Right? All you're going to do is give yourself more bills, more tickets, more payments.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
I would really rather just get home.
This is
because
just
I
a
got my
show
groceries.
of like,
So,
you're asking for it. For
would
the
you like
lady
me
who
to
has
put
no
it back
license.
on? I have a license. I
I
have a Connecticut driver's license. Florida doesn't want me driving. That's why I did
Florida
this.
ID card only.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're in the state of Florida, so guess what you go off of? Not Connecticut,
Right,
Florida.
I know, and that's why I went this route. Can I have my daughter just come get me?
I have no problem working with you, but you have to understand,
I will
we're
switch
now
it out.
finally building to some sort of rationality, right?
Okay.
You try to give me a whole bunch of American national BS.
I
and
definitely
now
was
we're-
because when I got pulled over the last time, and the officer was like, "Okay, get it back in your car and have a nice evening." And then I sent in my letter to the courthouse, and I received
What officer
nothing.
was that, man? What agency?
It was Indian River, and it was man, he was on the shorter side, and it was at night, and it was a Thursday night, and it was by 82 BP and 82. I don't know if that helps you. And he was maybe of Latino.
Okay.
Yeah, he was very nice, but he was like, go right ahead. He gave me a ticket for not giving my license on demand, and I sent back all my stuff with the courthouse. Have heard nothing back since. So I really was strong in my.
So you felt good about it?
I felt good about it until I run into you, Sergeant, and now I'm not feeling so good about it.
I'm glad you're coming to your senses. I appreciate that. We're going to look into your driving history a little bit more.
Yeah,
Obviously,
sucks.
My only contact has been just talking to you. I haven't got to my computer yet. Haven't done any of that
I'll
stuff.
go right
so-
ahead. I don't have any warrants and,
Okay.
and
Yeah, we're
everything.
gonna
Just
verify
my
all that.
driving history is just.
And then we'll try to work with you the best we can. Obviously, we want to get this tag fixed because you want to drive this vehicle on the roadway. A proper tag. It's
You want me to
notified by
put
the
it
state
on
of
there right
Florida.
now, officer?
We will. We'll get there. Because I looked in there, I didn't see it. You may know better than I will, but let's get to that point first.
Yes, of
So
course.
right now, all I need you to do is just relax right there for me, okay?
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
The female officer tries to meet her halfway, explaining that personal beliefs don't override the law she's still subject to.
But in the courthouse, I'm my own creditor. I changed the whole game. And if you ever looked into it, if you get bored, you want to know exactly what it is, AmericansAreBack.com. That's what it was. And it gets you right into becoming an American State National, claiming back your birthright, claiming back your name, not being used as in the stock market as they do when you're born, hence your name in all capitals. And then when your bills come in, when your middle initial, that's there too. There's a whole prosperity account. Trust me, this isn't going nowhere.
And what's it called, America?
AmericansAreBack.com, and it brings you to, you do your recorded paperwork, and you record with the state of Alaska, and you change your political status.
Why Alaska?
Alaska does the recording. It's like kind of like the home for getting all their recordings done in Anchorage, Alaska, and you correct your political status. Like, I no longer vote, don't pay taxes on my income. There's more things to come, and there's a prosperity account that's going to be open as soon as the bank goes live. And there's a lot to it. Trust me.
That's interesting. I give it to green.
And when I got pulled over the last time, I told the officer the same stuff.
Did you have the same tag and everything?
No, but I told him it was coming. I said, it's coming. It's coming. I said, it's coming. I was just making sure. My youngest daughter, she's up north with her dad. So she only has her permit, and she's under the age of 18, so she's not a lawful woman yet. So I can't have her driving my car because she doesn't know what to say and all that stuff.
Okay,
So.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, I know, like, and I'm not trying to say this, but like, is it similar to being a sovereign citizen?
I don't know. I read about the sovereign citizens, and they're very hostile, and that is completely different.
Okay. No,
This is
like,
no hostility.
Yeah, I was like, all the
This is
sovereign
just-
citizens I've dealt
This
with.
is just people who know the deal about the straw man account.
The woman continues talking about the so-called straw man theory. In simpler terms, it's a belief held by some sovereign citizens that the government created a separate legal identity for every person, and that only that identity, not the individual themselves, is subject to the law.
When everybody calls it a conspiracy theory, it is not. There's a lot of paperwork that backs this whole situation up. Trust me.
It's interesting. I'm open to like all sorts of stuff.
I mean, it would be great for people who, like, I don't know, I guess this is kind of why Trump's trying to end it, is because the ones who are born here actually can stay because they're born here. I don't know about their parents, but it's like, it's kind of like your natural birthright. I go by the laws of God and the Constitution. I follow the Constitution and God, and that's that.
Okay. So with that, and this is just me being curious.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So I know, like, sovereign citizens, and again, that's the only thing I have to compare it to, recognize the legitimacy of, like, sheriffs because they're voted into their positions.
No,
Okay.
they have a state assembly. They have a state assembly. Sovereign Americans are completely different.
That's why I was trying to see, like, how it compares, because that's the only thing I have any, like...
Oh, yeah, no, I had to read about them to figure out why I'm getting such a bad rap every time I talk about doing it.
But you know, they're all getting it. No one's doing it successfully.
I understand that, officer. There's a prosperity account that's open with this. I took back my whole name in capitals and all the corporations. I have a trust and everything. There's a whole bank involved and a lot of gold-backed money to come along with it. You might want to think about it.
No, I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but like I said, so right now we're looking through driving history. Deputies are working on that.
Yeah.
You said tags in the car. Do you have a problem with us searching the vehicle?
No, you're gonna find a clip of in there. That's all you're gonna find.
You
It's
have a
just
medical card, man?
I do. I do. That is not in the car at the moment, but I could go online and definitely
We
show
can
that
look it
to
up too, so it's not a big deal.
And also, I have not
it on your
smoked.
person.
I know.
She maintains that she's not intoxicated and that nothing illicit is inside the vehicle, but the officers still need to verify that for themselves.
So you follow medical laws, not state laws.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing you'll find in the car.
Okay, what would that be in the vehicle?
But excuse me.
What would that be in the vehicle?
Right when you open up the center console, there's like a clip like this big, but no one's even smoked it in there.
Okay.
I just found it on the floor when I was cleaning my car the other day, threw it in there, and that's that.
Do you use any other substances?
Absolutely not.
You haven't drinking it all tonight?
No, no, I haven't
There's a
drank-
cup in the center console. What was
Yep,
that?
that's a high seafood punch from my job. Yeah,
Where do you
no.
work?
Riverside.
Riverside?
Yeah.
The actual restaurant slash
Yeah,
bar
that's
club?
why I stink like
Okay.
fried food.
Okay, understood. Would you mind searching the car for me, Kaylee? While I stand with her? You have a glove? Okay. Thank you so much.
I'll see if I can find that license plate just so we can verify.
Yeah, it's on. It should be right on the side.
Where'd you get this tag, man?
I bought it online.
Okay, did you put it on yourself?
Yes, I did.
I guess I like to go before, like, the way I look at it is for every act, the whole for every action is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Your action putting that, your opposite reaction is going to be you're going to get stopped by this. So.
Yeah, that's okay. We all have stuff to learn.
I'm asking you, don't reach for what's in your back left pocket.
Oh,
No,
it's,
don't reach for it.
I'm sorry. It's another one of these. It's a QV.
Okay, let's leave it there for now.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this American
I
National
just
stuff?
corrected my status in April.
Okay, so you've been practicing since April?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How's that been with daily life?
Fine. I mean, I don't pay taxes on my income.
Why don't you pay taxes?
Because you don't have to. It's all. There's a lot to read.
Now the officer makes another attempt to help her understand why she's being taken into custody.
It's a lot to read.
So, safe to assume, right? Like the driving stuff, the traveling, right?
Mm-hmm. Traveling in my private automobile.
You're obviously still going to get in trouble for that, right?
Only you're making trouble, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's my job.
That's your job. I didn't experience the same about a month
But you
ago.
did. You got a ticket.
Oh yes, for not license on demand or whatever that was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now again, officers and deputies have discretion. I wasn't there for that investigation. I don't know what you saw. I don't know what the circumstances were. I don't know what that interaction was like. So I can't speak on that. I'm not going to use that as a prerequisite to determine how I'm going to treat you.
Right.
I start from ground zero. I'm honestly, you had no tag. I couldn't run this to say you got stopped before.
Right.
So I don't know who you are. I was like,
Right.
that's not a good tag.
Yeah.
So I stop the vehicle, make contact with you, and then we're having this conversation. You tell me about your prior experiences. Now, with that being said, similar to how you are in violation of Florida's driving statutes, several of them, couldn't you find it maybe reasonable to believe you're probably in violation of maybe some tax related? Yeah, well, you can keep it out. Yeah, we're gonna need that on some federal or maybe state level tax violations.
No. Oh no. I
You
don't
feel
think.
more confident in your tax
I had to
evasion than you
send
do
all.
for your driving?
I had to send all that information to the IRS. Sir.
Okay, and did they
I've
respond
sent
to
it
you?
to Ogden. No, I've sent it
the
to
same way the courthouse didn't respond to you either with the driving
Right.
stuff.
Good. No news is good
So,
news.
no. If that was the case, I'd be leaving you alone right now.
Oh, well, everything's different. It's okay. You don't have the same experience with everybody, and it's okay. It is okay.
I'm trying to save you a world's load of heartache.
You are making me rethink every decision I've ever made, if that makes you feel any better, officer.
I'm happy to hear that because I don't want to
Yes.
see you, one, get hurt because let's say this. Not all cops are as common
I know
as me.
you're very
right?
sweet. Yes.
And sometimes when they get triggered sometimes by sovereign citizenship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or just the unknown about it, not having the experience dealing with that part of the community.
The officer keeps the conversation level-headed, continuing to explain the situation and what it means going forward.
And they may have a very adverse reaction to your resistance. Sometimes it may even escalate because of just certain keywords and verbiage can be triggering. Oh, this person's a sovereign citizen. They're going to resist. They're going to they're breaking the law. It's like, hold on.
Yeah.
That's a person. Let's investigate. Let's talk, communicate. Let's find out what we get to do. Right? But at the same time, I'm not them. Right? So I can't control their actions.
Right.
So it's like, I wouldn't want to see you or your daughter put yourself in harm's way. Not even just from us, but private citizen, whoever it may be. It's just for someone that's not effective. You're not getting a benefit from it. You're getting harassed, not harassed, but you're getting stopped more, right? You're getting cheated a lot more. That is just a glaring red flag. If you're going to do that, that's cool travel, but at least put a valid tag on the car.
Okay.
Because then if you had a valid tag, I would never have stopped you.
Okay.
And you keep on traveling as a vessel as much as you wanted to, right? But this is what I see this. I'm like, no, that's not it. And the whole time what really blew my mind is that you had that.
Yeah.
You could have had that in the car and still traveled. So I'm like, so what's the point? You register, so some people, the car's not registered at all.
Right. That's
and
what
then they
you
put
think.
that on there, and like, okay, well, it's not registered. She ain't got no insurance on it, whatever.
No,
The car, you said the car's insured?
Yes, it is.
And it's registered?
Yes. Yes, it is, officer. It is.
So you're doing this for no reason, basically. So some people do it to try to get out of that stuff. You have that stuff, you paying for it anyway.
I told you, it was
in April, I know.
No, it was my license, sir, is why I did it. Is because when I came down here, Florida said, no, we're not giving you a license because of what you have to do up in Rhode Island. But Rhode Island, I called Rhode Island.
Connecticut or Rhode Island?
Well, I'm from Connecticut, but way back when I had some driving stuff in Rhode Island that I was supposed to do things for. Well, when I moved down here in 2020, during the thing, I had called the courthouse and said, listen, can we just make this about money? Because obviously I'm not going to be able to get up there, $10,000, whatever.
The woman claims a problem in Rhode Island is stopping her from renewing her license, but maintains that the vehicle itself is properly registered and insured.
And then they said, no, it doesn't work like that. So, and Connecticut still gives me a license, no problem. So when I came down here, I don't know what else to do. But Florida says no, Rhode Island says no, Connecticut says yes. Then I had a state ID, and they go and they turned it into a driver's license.
Who did?
The state of Florida. That's why when you run my state ID, it comes back as a driver's license, I guess, but
No,
it's
it
still
comes back as ID
suspended.
card.
Oh, it does.
It's his ID card.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you, officer, because I was told that it comes back as a driver's license, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's a Florida
but
ID card.
I just have a valid Connecticut driver's license. Like I can give you the number off of that right off the rip.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
valid.
when you're in, how long you been in Florida for?
5 years. This is why my problem is. That's why I went this route. Because I was like, okay, this seems like it's a promising way that I could actually travel and do what I gotta do. All I wanna do is go to work in Walmart and the beach. That's it.
Can you take care of your Rhode Island stuff electronically?
No, they won't. They need me up there. They said, I don't know.
my
This
gosh.
was 5 years ago. I tried. So I guess I'll just end up having to move out of the state of Florida because I can't keep doing this. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of
This isn't
aggravating.
helping your situation.
Well, that I thought I was good in
So let me tell
everything
you how
that I
sovereign
read.
citizenship usually, how people usually get into it. It's very similar to you. They go through some sort of life hardship. I can't get a license. I can't get a car registered. I can't afford a car. I can't do X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
So people start to, instead of, sometimes those situations take a lot of money to get out of. Like your situation, you're in Rhode Island and money and travel and how do
Right.
I can't even get to work. How am I going to get to Rhode Island? Like that's kind of what, and people have these adversities.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we end up taking the quote unquote easy way out through loopholes that we believe are loopholes.
Yeah.
So we start looking for, oh, well, I saw this one video and I don't need a license if I tell them this, or I don't need a
Oh no, I did all
registration
my
if I did
paperwork.
that.
I know that
Right.
doesn't work just from coming off the rip. I have my
Exactly.
paperwork
It doesn't
in the
work
trunk of my
regardless.
At this point, the officer can only hope the explanation helps her understand the law she's expected to follow.
It doesn't work at all,
Yeah.
right? Paperwork or not, it doesn't work. You need to get it registered in the state of Florida. You need to get registered or get a driver's license. Like, you have to do these things. But people end up in bad situations trying to find loopholes to get out of them because they really can't do it on their own.
Yeah.
They end up in doing stuff like this, but now they don't understand that they're making their situations worse.
Yeah.
Because you just got a ticket a few weeks ago, whatever it was, you got stopped by the other deputy.
Yeah.
Whether he went as far as we're going, you still had to pay for that.
Yeah.
That's money at your pocket. That's money that could have went to your kid. That could have went to savings. That could have went to a bill. That could have went to Rhode Island. That could have went to a driver's license. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how you're digging yourself in a deeper hole?
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy to me again. This was registered.
Yeah.
It was squared away.
Yeah.
The car had nothing
I know.
wrong with it. It was you.
I know.
But I can't tell it's you inside the car.
Right. Right.
Hands at 10 and 2, seatbelt on.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I didn't know you didn't have a license. But I see that. I'm like, oh, it's over with.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
So don't fall for the YouTube videos. Don't fall for the TikToks. Don't fall for the stuff. Because at the end of the day, you watch those videos, look at those followers and those accounts.
Mm-hmm.
When you get in trouble and you bond out, think they're gonna bond you out?
No.
Think they're gonna come look for you?
No.
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 They're not.
No.
You're still gonna be in it by yourself, looking around like, why didn't this work?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
This infrastructure's in place for a reason.
I do.
And trust me, I ain't no yes man. I'll follow every single law in the world. I am a law enforcement officer, but at the same time, I'm a realist. I'm a realist too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? People
Yeah.
go through some bad stuff, but this is not how you get out of it. You're gonna end up making a bad situation worse.
Okay.
And then God forbid, whatever happens, the kind of lows we start stooping to start fixing those problems. But how do we get better?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You needed her?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, man. How you doing? My name is Deputy Green. I had to introduce myself to you.
hello.
Before we continue our conversation, I just want to read something to you, okay?
Before going any further, the officer begins reading the woman her rights.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. Okay. You have the right to talk to her, have him or her present while you're being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning. If you decide to answer any questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering questions or making any statements at any time to speak with your lawyer. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. With having those rights in mind, would you like to speak to me and these deputies or sergeant on this?
I just want to know what am I being arrested for?
No one said you was being.
Okay, you're just reading me my rights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just want to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so.
Okay.
pretty much.
I'm not free to leave and you want to talk to
Pretty
me.
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to read this.
So,
Okay.
So you are agreeing to talk to
Sure.
us? Okay. Tell me more about your tag. How did you come in contact with that? Like, how did you get it?
Well, you just go online, Florida State National, and then I just ordered it.
You just ordered it?
That's
And
it.
it came straight to your house?
Came straight to the house. I have my card that says that I'm an American living woman on land, not a vessel at sea.
Okay.
Yeah, like
all right.
that whole nine. Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you get any written permission from the DMV that you can do that?
No, the DMV doesn't
they're not down with all that, you know.
So you know that
I know the DMV's not down with it, and neither is most of, you know, the courthouses and all of that, because you know it breaks the illusion that they create.
So you
with
know,
the straw man.
Okay, so you know that the DMV has no record of this tag.
Correct. Yes. Right.
Okay.
As it's a private.
And you're still driving it, though.
Yeah,
right?
It's supposed to be a private automobile traveling from to and from. That's all I wanted to do.
All right.
You know, that's all.
All right, ma'am. So you're gonna be placed under arrest.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate it. We're driving with the revoked driver's license in the state of Florida.
Even though things stayed calm, the woman is still going to be taken into custody.
Deputy Kramer, can you conduct a search for us, incident to arrest? So you're under arrest for that, and you're also under arrest for having a fraudulent license plate on your vehicle. It is illegal in the state of Florida on a public roadway to be driving a fictitious license plate. That is not a real license plate. That is not issued by the state of Florida. Therefore, it is unlawful.
Here, ma'am. Yeah, there you go.
So I tell this to everybody I search, and they might tell you the same thing. If you have anything on you and you walk into the jail with it, it's an extra charge, it's a felony.
Yeah, no, I know. I have nothing.
Out.
No,
Okay.
I'm
I tell
clean.
everybody I arrest you
No,
the same thing.
it's okay.
Do you want to? Okay. I'll grab your cash and everything in just a second, okay? We're gonna go to this very back car.
Sure.
There's money on the hood, just so you're aware. Yeah, if you want to. One of us. Well, I just gotta. All right, watch your step. Oh,
sorry.
You're good. That's what I was. You good?
Yes.
The situation ultimately leaves the woman facing charges for driving with a revoked license and using a fraudulent license plate. Think they'll be back at it again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the following video.